and welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Hi, Mandi.
Hi, Teddy. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I'm tired. It's been a fun couple of days with Palia drops and the new Palia update. So I have been streaming a lot the past couple of days. So I'm good. I'm tired, but the best kind of tired, you know?
You have been logging the hours this week for streaming.
I have.
And I know Twitch drops for Palia for the update that happened earlier this week. We didn't know about those. That was another surprise, right?
Surprise drops. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Surprise busy schedule.
So cool. You want to know what? Like I was actually, I was excited about it. We can talk about it later, but I was excited about these drops.
Good. I know. Me too. I like the rewards, honestly. But I know that these have been some long days and the drops last a while. So
yeah,
a couple big long weeks ahead of you, huh?
Yes. It's one of those things that like I'm tired and I got done with stream and I had about an hour I went to the gym this morning. I was up at 5:15 this morning, went to the gym, worked out, got home, immediately got ready for streamed from 9 until about 6:30. And then had about an hour and a half to relax. And then we're sitting down now to chat and record the podcast. And it's like, holy heck, that's a long day. But
that's a really long day.
It is. But how cool is it that I get to do that? You know?
It is very cool. It's
so cool. And
it could be like going to an office, going to sit in a cubicle.
Yeah. So I feel as it's like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. Drops are crazy and it's some long days. And yes, it is. But I am so incredibly grateful that I get to do it and that like this is a job for me. And so
for sure.
I'm tired, but I am heartful. despite my energy bar being low.
That's okay. Yeah. I think, that's a good mentality to have, especially going into the next couple of days and weeks of the drops happening and long days. But I know it brings a lot of new friends into your community, so it's always really rewarding.
It is.
So it's fun. But I mean, honestly, waking up to work out before a work day, like when I used to work, that just never happened. I truly feel like, sure, it may wake me up faster and give me energy in the moment, but I do feel like the mornings where I wake up early specifically to work out, I'm exhausted by like 10 a.m. It is nap time, lunchtime, anything to give me a break. So I'm proud of you.
I guess I kind of feel the same way. I'm the kind of person, though, who I do tend to like working out in the morning better. And I think everybody is kind of different that way. If I don't work out in the morning, like I talk myself out of working out. I'm serious. If I have a class booked, which in terms of exercise, I have no, not willpower. I have no, not restraint. I don't have the gusto. I don't know the word.
I have no idea what you're trying to get at with that.
I can't make myself do things.
Oh, okay.
What's that word? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I can't go to the gym and
motivation?
Make myself, not motivation. It's like I will go to the gym and be like, I'm going to work out, and I'll go and then I'll walk 10 minutes on the treadmill and be like, okay, I don't know what else to do.
I'm done.
Okay, I guess. So I have a hard time doing that. So for me, I'm so much better at sticking to an exercise like trend workout regime if I am taking classes.
Right.
I've always been better at taking classes than going to the gym and doing something myself.
Yeah.
So the classes that I go to, typically, if you don't cancel the class within like 10 hours of the class start time, you get billed for the class. Like you get charged for it. So for me, I book a class the night before and I'm like, I'm going to this class in the morning. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to this class in the morning. So when morning comes and my alarm goes off, it's like, okay, you can snooze and go back to sleep and pay $20.
Right.
Or you can get your butt up and go. So I do that. That's number one, is the fact that I don't want to pay for a cancellation fee.
Right.
And two, if I don't go in the morning, I truly talk myself out of it over the course of the day. Like it'll be morning and I'm like, oh, but I kind of want to do this after work. Or I come up with excuses in my head for a reason not to go. So mornings for me are just typically, I need to do it. I need to just get it over with.
For sure. And I think that's honestly just good self-awareness and like self-discipline that you set
Discipline is the word.
Discipline
is the word.
Well, there you have it.
I didn't have, everybody listening is probably, Teddy, it's the word discipline. I say gusto.
What is gusto?
It's discipline. I don't have the discipline to go to the gym myself and get the things done. Like to do those. I'm not self-disciplined enough to say you're going to go to the gym and do this and this and this and this. But if I have an instructor telling me to do it and watching me, I will do it, you know, but the self-discipline to go to the gym and do those things without someone like saying do this or watching me do it, I won't do it. So discipline. Thank you for saying that word.
Okay. No, and I get that. Like if I go to the gym and I'm like, okay, I should do like 3 sets of 12 crunches. It's like 1 set of 6. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. But then if there's like a teacher, they're like, no, go. So I get that. I understand the allure to classes over walking into the gym. I totally do. But I think that's amazing that you are able to set that standard for yourself. So it's like before you go to bed, you sign up for the class. Yeah. I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, we'll see how I feel in the morning. And so I was always a nighttime worker outer because I was like, I'm not going to get out of bed to go work out.
Another part of it, though, is that the classes fill up. So like I sign up for the classes like a week ahead of time. Yep. And so it's like drop out and lose your spot or, you know, so I will say when it comes to working out, when it comes to my discipline at the gym, I am very self-aware. I am very self-aware that I have no discipline. So,
it's a blessing and a curse, right?
Yes.
A double-edged sword, maybe?
Yeah. At least I'm aware and I do what I can to navigate around.
Fair.
Said lack of discipline.
That's amazing. Okay. So other than your disciplinary actions and going to your workout class, how's your week been? What else have you been up to?
It's been good. Not a whole lot. I feel like I've been focused on stream, really. I've been streaming a lot. I've been trying to plan. We have my 2-year stream anniversary celebration.
Yes.
Coming up on September 7th, and I'm really excited about that. So in my free time outside of stream, I've been either reading, playing the game, which we can talk about later, or trying to plan this streamiversary, trying to get some good ideas and make it like a really big fun thing. Because I want it to be a celebration for me just as much as like the community who has supported me for 2 years. Whether they were there 2 years ago or have more recently joined the community. I think it's like, I don't know, I'm just so grateful. I say this so much and I'm sure people are sick of me saying it, but like, I'm just so grateful and I want it to be like a really fun time for everybody. So
for sure. I
have been spending a lot of time doing some like brainstorming on some fun things, some activities and incentives and milestones. And so that's it. What about you? How's your week been?
It's been good. What have I done this week? You know what? Honestly, I'm going to say it again. I feel like I say this every single week, but my husband's been really busy at work this week. And so I've been solo parenting basically for the past 72 hours. And we're in survival mode. We're doing great. Everything's wonderful. But we had last weekend, we had time where we didn't have a single plan. So like we sat around and spent the days asking, what should we do? What do we want to go do right now? And we haven't had a weekend like that in a really long time. So that was great.
That is fun. I had a weekend. My weekend was like that too.
And aren't they the best? You know what?
I ended up doing a lot, but it was one of those weekends.
Yes. I will say Sometimes they're great. Sometimes I end up really bored because like no one can agree on something to do. And then we just end
Yeah.
up sitting on our phone or watching TV for too long. And then I get mad because I wasted free time or like time
Yeah.
that we all had together. So I didn't do a great job of like trying to enforce a plan over the weekend, but we ended up at an estate sale over the weekend. And
I've always wanted to go to an estate sale.
So fun. They're fun. But sometimes if they're by or like hosted by a company that is really well like self-advertised or has a really strong social media presence where they'll have lines out the door before the house opens, essentially, they get overwhelming because I feel like you have to battle people. And I get really like competitive in those situations because I'm like, I want to find what I want.
How do you know what you want?
So the companies will go through and take pictures and say like what they will have at the sales. And so if I see something I want, I'm like going for that. And if anyone else is also going for that object or whatever it is, like I will tumble through this house to go find it.
You'll throw elbows.
Throw some elbows. I'll kick my feet out, maybe trip someone. I wouldn't actually do that. But this one, we just stumbled upon the sign. We were driving down a dirt road and we're like, oh, estate sale, cool. And we walked in and they're so fun because you get to see like into people's lives and a lot of things that they've had and their collections.
Yeah.
But it's kind of sad at the same time.
No, that's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe what has held me back from a couple things have held me back. One, not knowing how or when to find them. And two, it's like someone's whole life. It's just like, here, take anything you want from their house.
Right.
And I know that like typically the family goes through the house or whatever. Like if it's someone like I'm doing an estate sale for myself or if it's, a loved one who's passed away, they go through and they take the sentimental things and they, it's not, I know it's not just like take whatever you want.
Right.
But it's still kind of like take whatever you want. And it's sad.
Like we need to get rid of this stuff. And that's how this one felt. Like we walked in and it was someone who had passed away. And so that was already kind of like really sad walking into their house. But it was so fun. Like we walked into their basement and it was entertainer's paradise. There were like card tables, there were pool tables, and they had a jukebox. And so it was just like you could tell someone loved spending time there. And we're walking around. We found some good artwork. We found some furniture and everything. They were like everything 75% off the stickers you see. We paid maybe $50 and got 2 dressers, like clothing, some artwork. And I was having so much fun. And when we were in the basement, someone who was helping run the sale turned on the jukebox and an Elton John song came on and my husband and I love Elton John and I started crying. I'm sitting in this person's basement. I'm like, this is so special. Someone just loved spending time here. And I got so emotional thinking about it, but it was really cool to see like what they enjoy. And they had a whole stash of comic books. And I wasn't going to tell you this, but I am going to tell you this. I found a Winnie the Pooh comic book from like 1970 or something.
What?
And I got it it was $1. So I was like, I'm buying this for Teddy. And so they just had like these really cool old school comic books and things that you typically wouldn't see. And it's fun to like kind of look into people's lives like that. So we had fun there. After we got home the first time, so we are like almost in September. So technically summer's over, right? Like August is like the end of summer. Yeah. So we have not had this happen yet all summer until this past weekend. The ice cream man drove down our street. The ice cream man. And I don't know, I'm sure you know this about me, but my dream job as a child growing up, and still to this day, I would do this, is be an ice cream man, ice cream woman, ice cream truck driver, whatever you want to call it. I want to do it so bad. And the sound of an ice cream truck coming down the street is like my favorite noise. We were tearing out the door. We were running out. And we watched the ice cream man pull into someone's driveway. We're like, what's going on? And he like was running a drive up service to people's homes for like individuals who frequent him. I was like, how do I get on this schedule?
Yeah.
How do I become a part of that
mailing
circle?
list I want to be on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we all flooded this person's driveway and it was great. I have one thing from the ice cream man that as a child, I would get every time. Okay. So strawberry shortcakes are one of my favorites. That is not what I would get from the ice cream man, but I was about to ask you, what is your go-to? Like if you had to go, what would you get?
Oh, I don't know. Probably a strawberry shortcake. I feel like when I go ice cream, I tend to go like more fruity.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like chocolate can be a little bit heavy. I don't know. I'll be honest, I grew up in a really, really small town and there was no ice cream trucks. So it wasn't something that I have had many times. Like I think I could count on one hand the number of times I have gotten ice cream from an ice cream truck. Like I grew up in a small town. It was like ice cream truck, avoid, that is sketchy.
Do you know my heart is breaking because the ice cream truck is like
I think
pivotal.
It's just a different experience depending on like the size city that you grow up in.
Yeah.
And mine wasn't large at all.
Yeah.
And sometimes you like, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like we would chase this thing down the street. Like that was the best part of my day over summer as a child.
That seems like a cartoon to me. That seems like a joke. That seems like something that someone in a movie made up. All the kids running down the street after the ice cream truck. Like, not a part of my childhood. I also didn't grow up in like a subdivision. I grew up on a country road.
That's fair.
With kids around. So even if there was an ice cream truck in the city that I grew up in, there wasn't. Even if there was, certainly wasn't going down my road.
Oh my gosh. So that's just like my neighborhood growing up was like there was a person your age in every house basically. So like you had friends everywhere. And over summer it was oh my gosh, it was one of those things where like you knew everyone's parents, your parents knew the parents, and you could just call their home lines and say, hey, so-and-so's coming over. Can they stay for dinner or whatever? Yeah. They're playing capture the flag. Like keep an eye out if they're sprinting through your backyard. And then the ice cream man would come and there was even, I have this vague memory of this train. There was like, and it's not like a train on a track. It was like just a freestanding like train that would just roll down the road and you could jump in it if you wanted to. And that was magic. So this ice cream truck driving down my road this weekend was just
nostalgic.
Oh my gosh. I was like, where's the cash? And we're running after this thing to this lady's driveway essentially. But so anyways, I would always go for, as a kid, I would get whatever the biggest item was. I was like, I want the most. I want like the biggest, what is it, bang for my buck right now?
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense because it was a little bit more expensive.
I feel like right now I would either go strawberry shortcake or like drunk SpongeBob, because the SpongeBobs never look like, they never look sober. They always look like they've
gumballs.
They always look like they've had like 18 drinks. So I might go for a drunk SpongeBob.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair. They had like Bubbles, the Powerpuff Girl.
Ooh.
Spider-Man.
I loved her. If I was a kid, that's what I would have gotten. Bubbles was my favorite as a child.
For sure. They had every option you could think of. So I would always go for, it's like a cup. And I mean, this thing was big. It was a cup of cookies and cream ice cream that you got like a wooden stick to eat with. And I was like, I just want that because I get the most ice cream out of it. And so they had it in this truck and I ordered that. And the ice cream man gave me a popsicle that was like cookies and cream flavored. But there's images on the side of the truck. So I was like, this isn't right. This isn't right.
It's not what I ordered.
I didn't say anything. I took the popsicle. And so I'm really sad because I didn't get that really good big cup.
They probably don't have it. And they probably were like,
it was on the menu. There was a picture.
But they were probably like, we're losing money on this. We need to find a way to make this cookies and cream ice cream more economic. We're going to make it on a stick instead.
I was kind of sad about it, to be honest. But
I don't blame you. I would be sad too. I mean, if you're going into it with like, I don't care about what ice cream it is, I just want a lot, and you didn't get that, you
I was kind of bummed.
Every right to be disappointed. Yeah.
And I wasn't going to say anything, but I was like, one, where have you been all summer? But two, where's my big ice cream?
Yeah, end of summer.
I need more. So the ice cream man was great. It was a wonderful weekend, little like roundup there. But I am getting excited for the long weekend ahead. We have my husband's birthday coming up. Oh my gosh. We celebrated our wedding anniversary last weekend. That's what we did. Yeah, we had our wedding anniversary.
I texted you.
Yeah, I think
Proud of myself for remembering.
4 years. I honestly, like when you texted me that, I was really impressed. So thank you for texting me. You normally probably would forget. So thank you.
I think this is the first time I've ever said happy anniversary. I think it's the first time I've ever said it. You want to know what? It's because I got a 4 years ago.
Oh, here
you
we go.
and Mr. Teddy were at this wedding. And
Good
it was like
old,
a picture. It was like a picture on my
Facebook?
phone. I don't even know if it was Facebook. It might have just been like my Apple like phone that says like on
a memory
this day. Yeah. So it might have been my phone that reminded me. I don't remember.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you to your memories. You said it, and I'm really thankful for that. So, all in all, good weekend. We went out to dinner. My in-laws watched our daughter, and it was great. Like that was just a fun way to celebrate 4 years. But this weekend for my husband's birthday, he wants to go on a little road trip, but a day trip. And he wants to drive like 4 hours one direction in the morning and 4 hours one direction back in the afternoon with a 2-year-old in the car. So
I might just suggest a cheeky little hotel room, maybe.
That's what I was saying. And
just
he said,
one night?
No. Nope.
Okay. It's his birthday.
He said no. And I said, okay, well, do you want a really cranky wife? I was like, you think I want to sit in the car for 7-8 hours with a 2-year-old and be happy and like really excited about this? Because I'm not. So I told him, I was like, I'm so in for this. I'm just warning you, like, don't expect rainbows and sunshine. Seriously.
Is there an activity that he's hoping to do at said location?
Yeah. It doesn't make it any better. He wants to attach a bike trailer or a bike hitch to the car and take our bikes to this lake that he dreams of vacationing to when we're older one day, and riding his bike around the lake. And I said, yeah, that's really what I want to do, but sure, like, let's do it. So
my thing is like, you're gonna, yeah, okay, that's cute, but then you're gonna get all sweaty on a bike ride and have to ride 4 or 5 hours home stanky.
Thank you. That is my dilemma of this upcoming weekend.
I'd be packing baby wipes and like having to do like a wipe myself down shower before I got in the car.
Nice. Yes. I mean, maybe I'll jump in the lake at the end. That honestly would make it worse.
True.
I don't know. That doesn't sound very comfy.
That'd be good.
We'll see. But I'm not super excited. Take a bathing suit and
a fresh pair of clothes. You'll be good.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge myself before we leave to go on Pinterest and look up like toddler car activities, road trip activities, and get creative. Like whether that be, I've seen people take binders and like glue a base of like a Lego pad to the inside of a binder and then have like a pencil case hold a bunch of those big chunky Duplo Legos for toddlers and like let her build towers or something. So maybe I'll try that. I think I'm going to try to come up with something creative to keep her occupied in the car to eliminate the possibility of any mental breakdowns by mom. So we'll see. I'm challenging myself.
Also pack a sneaky little iPad.
An iPad. I'm going to pack like the headrest holder for it so she can have it. I'm going to pack my Switch. I'm going to make husband hook up a hotspot. So you know what? It'll be okay. We're going to make the most of it. But I can't say I'm super excited, but we're gonna have a good time.
That's okay. It's his birthday. That's what he wants to do.
It's not about me. It's not my decision, so we're rolling with it.
And it's only one day. Because of the no hotel room, it's only one day.
It's one day. It's one day, and I can survive. I just said, don't expect me to be the happiest ray of sunshine you've ever experienced. So I'm warning you right now. So I will tell you next week how that goes. But other than that, nothing else going on. You know what? Actually, we haven't talked about it in a while. Our Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
They perished. You know what? Actually, so I have my one I was playing in my drawer next to me, and it's on, and it says low battery still. I don't know if my little guy is still like paused maybe or if he's gone. I don't know, and I'm too scared. So I want to take the battery out because I don't want it to like corrupt in there or like leak, you know, in the Tamagotchi. But I also don't want to be like wrecking it, like if he's still possibly there, you know, and then I pull the plug. So
I get that.
I don't know. I'm just leaving it alone.
Mine is straight up skull and crossbones.
Okay, well.
She's gone.
We, I think, and I texted you about this, I think we should bring them back for TwitchCon in 3 weeks. And I think we should turn them on week of so we can raise adults and then at TwitchCon marry them when we're together.
Yes. Great idea. Where does it go after that?
What do you mean?
Is my question. So we raise it for a week. They get married.
Yeah.
Do they have a baby and I have to have another baby?
Well, wouldn't we both get a baby?
I don't know. Would we?
I don't know. Would we? I guess maybe
I don't know.
That's
I've
like,
never married a Tamagotchi.
I've married mine off, but like not to an actual person's before. So.
Yeah, I don't know. We might have to do some research because
or maybe we see what happens.
I just feel like, okay, if I have a Tamagotchi, I raise it for a week. Fly her to San Diego. It marries your Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
It has a baby.
Yeah.
I can't let that baby die.
Correct. So I guess it's
so then
luck
I'm
of the
getting in
draw.
like a really long commitment.
Correct. And whoever gets it, gets it. And knowing our luck, it's me.
Do a competition.
Oh, great.
No. Like, what if we both get one? What if we both get a baby from the marriage, right?
Oh.
Which I feel like probably would happen.
Yeah.
We should have a competition and see who can keep the baby the longest.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be
gosh.
fun?
Like,
and then
keep the baby or like raise it and marry it and like keep the lineage going. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
We can plan, but I like this idea. But then what if one of us gets the baby? And one of us is like so long.
Then competition over. We don't do it. But okay. I think that I mean, because if you marry, like, oh my gosh, it's a stranger, we're going to have our Tamagotchis marry. Like, they're not just going to let one stranger have a baby and the other one not.
That's what I was thinking. Right.
So I feel like they both would get one.
So let's do it. Here's the competition.
I think we need to have a competition.
Yes.
But I don't know what said prize or punishment is, so we got to think about that. But we got to do something. Like, there's got to be something, you know? There's got to be a
trophy.
Reason.
Maybe we find a trophy.
Are you going to order a trophy?
I'll find a trophy.
Okay.
I wonder if I could get like one of those McDonald's Tamagotchis, like one of the plastic ones that's just like, or a fake one, spray paint it or something like gold and then glue it to a trophy base.
That'd be fun.
And then it can just be like a Tamagotchi trophy. Or, you know, we could spray paint it like a cute color or something. So it's like aesthetically pleasing of a trophy. And then the winner just gets it and can put it on their shelves.
Yeah.
Okay,
I have
done.
no shelves, but yeah,
done.
Sounds good.
So the one thing we need to be careful of, though, is we need to make sure that they're around the same. Like, I think you can only marry them when they get to the adult stage, right?
Yeah.
So
we can start them at the same time. We'll start them at the same time, at the exact same time.
We'll plan all that out. But okay, so competition is going to begin in San Diego in a couple of weeks.
Great.
Done.
The commitment.
We just committed a lot of time and effort to that.
I know.
But we have time to prepare. So all that to say, I, as far as Tamagotchis, I have added to my Taylor Swift Tamagotchi collection. And I'm getting there.
Surprise me.
I know. So I got them in the mail, but I have crossed off 1989 and Midnights, which were two that I really, really were excited about.
Those are two of my favorite albums.
They're really cute Tamagotchis too. The 1989 one is like a light blue with clouds on it. And it actually came from like an amazing person that I follow on Instagram who posts about her collection. And one day I saw she posted a story saying she was selling it. And I was like, pick me. And it came from Australia from her, but she's someone who I've followed for a while. So now she was like, I don't want to let it go, but I am. And so she was like, it's going to a good home. And I was like, it sure is. It's part of a Taylor Swift collection. I don't know if she likes that or not. But the Midnights one I found on Mercari, and it was brand new in the package for a steal of a price. So I'm really excited about that. And I think I only have like 4 more to go. 4 more until my collection is complete.
That's wild.
I know. And I'm trying to think of a really cute way to display them when it's done. And I'm not sure yet, but I am going to make like either a pegboard or like a box or something for them that'll commemorate what they are for. So
Yeah, something to display them. Yeah.
yeah, yes. I have the one for folklore, which is really cute, is in my Mercari cart. And it's been there for a couple of weeks. I'm just like trying to eye the price and see if they put it on sale or like drop it. Cause I'm trying to like, what's the word? Badger or like, no, that's not the right word.
Wager? No.
Like,
I don't know.
Go back and forth with them a little bit,
Yeah.
you know? And so it's like, I'm not just going to outright buy it. I want to either submit like an offer or, you know,
I think
try
a
to
badger is
bargain.
an animal.
It is an animal, but isn't it also another, like,
Yeah.
isn't it
It's something
term?
else too.
Yeah. I'm bargaining. I'm trying.
Yeah, bargain
I
is
don't
the
know.
word. Bargain
Yeah.
is the word you're thinking about. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's another
Yeah.
B word.
It's another B word. I'm trying to.
I think badger is also like bother. Like I'm gonna badger you until I get what I want.
Well, I am doing that too.
Yeah.
I'm bothering them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Are
bother
you?
them. I will. I'll submit a couple offers and be like,
I think
hey,
bargaining is
what's
the word you're thinking of.
I'm bargaining.
yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I have folklore on my radar right now. And yeah, we'll see. I really, really need to figure out like how I'm going to display them because otherwise they're just going in a drawer and like this isn't very special. So, TBD. But I'm really excited. So
Good. That is awesome. I'm glad to hear this progress being made.
thank you. Yes. And at least one will be played again soon.
Exactly.
So, we'll
exactly.
see.
One
So,
will be put to use.
Competition.
It's got to be
coming.
the uni though, because that's all I have.
Yes, we're going to do
Okay.
the uni, and that is
Yeah.
starting in 3
A couple
weeks.
weeks.
Yep. So in 3
Yeah.
weeks, we'll kick off this competition and we'll get some more details going to roll it out. And may the best Tama Mama parent win, I guess.
I don't
Good
have
luck.
faith in myself, but that's okay.
I don't, honestly, I don't either, but we'll see. We're on even playing fields.
Okay, good.
And that's good. That's good. Otherwise, so collection update. We talked 2 weeks ago about the McDonald's collector's meals and the cups that came with it. And I worked pretty darn hard at those collector's cups.
No, you did not.
I sure did. I ate a lot of McDonald's. I made myself pretty sick over them.
I want to hear about it. Tell me
okay.
about the cups.
Okay. So,
Tell me about the meals and the cups. I care about both.
So, I guess I should start by saying I'm not a huge McDonald's breakfast fan. I don't know about you.
Correct.
I don't
No, you're
like
certainly
their
a
stuff.
lunch girly. Yeah.
Yes. I'm not like a breakfast sandwich person. I like my sweet breakfast. I know you're like the opposite of me for breakfast.
Yeah,
Well,
I like
basically
savory.
anything we eat.
I don't even like breakfast, to be honest.
Fair.
Breakfast is my least favorite meal of the day.
Fair. It's my favorite meal of the day.
Yeah.
And it's McDonald's breakfast is not for me. So I went for lunch or dinner for like a week straight. And
Oh my
the only
goodness.
options you can get are a 10-piece McNugget meal or a Big Mac. And Big Macs, I love their double cheeseburgers at McDonald's. That's like my favorite fast food meal. But a Big Mac, for some reason, just seems the next step up. And it seems...
So you've never had one?
No, it seems daunting to me almost,
Okay.
you know? So,
I think you need to give her a shot.
okay. Well, what's
One
the
day, I don't
difference
know.
between... Do you know like, have you had one?
Nope.
Okay, well... Well,
But I think you need to try.
Come on. I know,
I
but
think you
I'm
need
so
to try.
loyal. I'm so loyal to my double cheeseburger and McDouble, whatever you want to
know.
call it.
But if you only have two options, like you're going to eat McNuggets for 6 days in a row.
That's exactly what I did.
Okay. I mean,
I'll never eat them again.
I love them, but that'd be a lot for 6 days.
It was commitment. It was dedication. As much as you have been great for the gym and your dedication to that, I was dedicated to my nuggies
I'm
for
not going to
6
say
days
I'm
and not
dedicated
anymore.
to the gym, but okay. Yeah.
Discipline. My disciplinary action was
You were
driving myself to McDonald's.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
She's doing great things. But I ended up getting 4 cups. I did not get all 6 because every single location sold out. Gone. The cups are unavailable. And
That's what I didn't get any because everybody started saying they were sold out, and I was like,
Yep.
okay, I'm not even going to try.
And I saw people on like Marketplace or in groups selling them for like $50 for a plastic cup. And I was like, I'm sorry. What?
The audacity.
I know. So I ended up getting 4 of the cups. And
Okay.
I had help from my sweet father-in-law because I was getting dinner with them one night when my husband was busy with work. And he was like, what do you want? And what does your daughter want? I was like, we'll both take a collector's meal. I was like, my 2-year-old wants a collector's meal. And he was like,
collector's
okay.
meals, please.
He was like, yeah, sure. 20 nuggets coming right up.
Yeah.
And so, of course, like he loves collecting things too. And he loves nostalgic things. So he was like, heck yeah, I'm getting one too. And he was like, if we get doubles or whatever, we can trade them. And so the 4 I got, I started with the Coca-Cola bear. And then I got Hello Kitty next. And
cool.
I
That's
was
a good one
so
for you.
excited. That was the main one I wanted. What I didn't realize is that half is Hello Kitty, half is Snoopy. So you only get one side of it being Hello Kitty. So I'm like, okay, every time I drink, it's going to have to be facing me. No hate to Snoopy. I like Snoopy, but
it's not.
I wanted Hello Kitty. So then after that, we got Barbie. Same problem. The other half of Barbie, Hot Wheels. They don't even go together. It's like the 2 worlds colliding. These things are terrible. And then the last one we got, what was other one? We did not get Shrek.
Beanie
we
Babies?
did not get, yes, Beanie Babies.
That's the one I really wanted.
So the Beanie Babies one, I will say, is the cutest because it's 360 Beanie Babies and it's adorable.
That's
and
the one I really wanted.
half of me is like, oh, I'll give it to you. But the other half of me is like, no, I'm keeping that.
I didn't eat a single McNugget for that cup.
I'm proud. I honestly, though, that's okay. I will say my father-in-law got the Beanie Babies as well. So he has one and I have one. So we have 2 and I can just ask him for it. So we'll get you a Beanie Baby. But yeah, so they were cute. We just missed out on the Grimace, the little purple nugget guy from McDonald's.
Yeah. Who
and
cares
Shrek.
about that one?
Shrek / Minions.
Yeah, Shrek is sad.
Shrek is sad, but like half of it is Minions, and like that doesn't mean much to me. So I got the ones I wanted. I actually was successful in this venture.
Heck yeah.
But now I'm too scared to use them because they're sold out and
No.
they're pretty thin plastic. So if I drop it, it's gone.
Oh.
So I'm like, no one else touch these. These are mine. And they are in the back of the cupboard, so no one sees them.
Good, so they can collect dust until they are worth something.
Until they are worth something when I am like a grandma myself.
Yeah.
So that's my McDonald's collector's meal update. But I think on our road trip, I will try at some McDonald's, maybe call ahead on our drive and be like, hey, do you have any? And then go drive through there. So yeah, TBD. We'll see if I get any more. We'll see.
Keep me updated.
But it was fun. It was fun.
I feel like...
Go ahead.
I feel like last week is when I started to hear people say they're sold out.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested to see if like even 2 weeks later they're available, you know?
Right. And I don't know if, so here was my thought. I wonder if they'll make more and do a second wave of like new designs because I remember like the Tamagotchi McDonald's collection was amazing. Like they had some of my favorite toys. It was like a Tamagotchi in 6 different forms with a little character inside. So I'm like, how cool would it be if they had a Tamagotchi collector's cup come out in the next couple of weeks as a second wave? So I'm curious to see if it'll change. Grimace wasn't the only McDonald's character. There's the Hamburglar and other people. So I'm
Ronald,
like, show them some. Ronald McDonald wasn't on a single cup. Come on, there's going to be more. There's got to be more. There's got to be. So we'll see if wave 2 happens. But
I just missed the whole thing. I feel like I've just been living. I don't know what I've been doing. I was like excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get these cups.
Yeah.
Forgot.
That's okay.
And they're gone.
You know what? There's going to be like plenty of people who donate them. There's going to be plenty of people who like will sell them for like $1. It'll be fine. Or they might get more. Who knows? I can't imagine that they would do it for 1 week. 2 weeks. I guarantee there's more in production somewhere. But
well, I feel like the intent wasn't necessarily 1 week or 2 week. It probably wasn't time. It was like, oh, well, you know, we'll put them out and see how well they do. And they just sold out because everybody really wanted them. You know,
and like, I bet you they will make more or again make new designs because the meals weren't super like the prices were higher than what a normal meal would cost at McDonald's. So like, yeah, it probably was a really good like money. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again. So I had fun with it, but I need a break. Yeah,
I understand. McDonald's. Next time, try a Big Mac.
Next time I'll try a Big Mac. Maybe I'll even get myself to do the breakfast, but
there you go.
We'll see. Other than that, collections are doing good. I
I'm
read
glad
a
to hear
little
it.
bit. The books are going well.
Did you? What Throne of Glass book are you on?
Okay, so I'm still on the same one. You know, reading's
Okay.
going well, but like I kind of got into Palia heavy again over the weekend. But Throne of Glass, so I'm on the second book still. Well, technically the third, right? What is it? Crown of Midnight?
Um, it's the second. I would
It's
say
the
it's the second.
second.
And
I'm
then you
reading,
throw in
yeah,
the prequel somewhere. Throne of Glass, I would
correct.
say, is the first book. Crown of Midnight, second book. And then I think I would just call the prequel the prequel. You know, I would
Okay.
call Assassin's Blade the prequel.
Yes. So I'm on Crown of Midnight still, and it is amazing. There were some loopholes to avoid any spoilers. There were just some changes and things that were happening that, I got really excited about, and then things were taken away and things happened. And so I had a whirlwind of emotions, but I'm in a really good part of the book right now where I feel like big things are about to happen or like changes are about to be made. And I need to keep reading. I just have been having a lot of fun with Palia. So I'm trying to like read a couple chapters a day.
All good. Balance. I'm not expecting, listen, I'm not assigning you a whole book at a time.
I think I like came out of the gates really hot. What, 2 weeks ago? Last week?
Yeah,
When I was like,
and that's okay.
I'm going to read
I
5
did too.
chapters.
I
17
did
later.
too. I cruised through like the first 5 books,
Mhm.
like within like 6 weeks. I think I read like the first 5 books.
Yeah.
So it was fast for me.
Mhm.
And then I have obviously slowed down.
Slow down a little bit, but
Yeah.
that's okay. I did go to Target and buy the Spell Shop book that you recommended.
Did you? Did you
Yes.
get the one with the sprayed edges?
There was one left and it was 30% off, and there was one sitting on the shelf. And I was like, yes! So I ran up and grabbed it. So I have that one ready to go if I need a break from it.
Did they have some without sprayed edges, or that
No.
was just the only copy left?
That was the only one they had of the book at all.
Okay.
So it has the little lavender edges. It's really cute. And you're right. Like the synopsis, if you will, of the book is sweet. It just looks fun, magical. There's romance. Yes. And I was like, okay, this is cute.
So this is my reading update for the week. I have read no Throne of Glass. Okay. I haven't had any. Finished The Spell Shop.
You finished it?
I finished the book.
How was it?
It was good. It was really cute. I will say, not at all spicy, but it was very cute. It definitely was like, it felt young adult to me. But it was very cute. It was cozy. There was, it's a very cozy book, but they added in, if it was just very cozy and there was no like storyline, it would have been boring. So like, of course we got some drama. Of course we had some like, what's going to happen? Like we had some bad guys show up and like, not bad, you know what I mean? There's like good guys and bad guys in a book, whatever. Yeah. So like we had, a little bit of issue but it was really good. I will say, I think the book for me was like a 7 out of 10 or a 4 out of 5. It was cute.
Okay. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I liked the way the book made me feel. Okay. Very cozy, very cute. Okay. There was no spice, which for me is like, I like spice.
It's kind of a bummer.
I know, kind of a bummer. So that was kind of like an eh. And then I will say, like, I do feel like at points the book felt a little bit rushed. Like they went through like some things really quickly, and I was like, a lot just happened right here. Like, okay. So, but other than that, like, I really enjoyed it. Okay. I really enjoyed it. It was very cute. I like the book so much.
What did you do?
I went and bought a spider plant, and I named him Kaz.
Oh my God. Did you actually?
I did.
Are you going to start like bringing it places with you?
He's magical. And he floats around. No, I actually don't know what I'm going to do with it. But last Saturday morning, I had my little Pilates class, and then I texted Mr. Teddy, and I was like, hey, do you want to meet me downtown for coffee? So we had coffee downtown. We went to this cute little like European cafe and had like croissants and coffee. And then we walked around. There was like a market. So we walked around like a market. It was super fun. And then I was like, okay, I need to go to the plant shop because I need a spider plant. And Mr. Teddy was like, okay, whatever. Like, he's like, I'm just along for the ride. Whatever. The plant shop didn't have one.
What?
It's like the simplest house plant. A spider plant.
Maybe it was
like,
too
I don't know.
Basic?
I don't know. So,
Interesting.
and it's like an house plant. It's like a house plant store. I don't know. Didn't
Right.
have it. So I went to Home Depot. No spider plants. No spider plants at Home Depot? I don't know.
What are these things?
It's like one of the most basic spider plants. It's one of the most basic house plants. And like they're apparently pretty beginner friendly. Like they're pretty easy to maintain. I don't know. So then I went to a third place, finally found it. And Mr. Teddy looked at it and he was like, I was like, is this a good one? Because they had like 2 or 3. And I was like, which one should we get? And he was like, I'll be honest, I think they're all ugly. And I was like, okay, well, this one then. And so I brought him home. Nice. And so I have because of the spell shop, I now have a houseplant named Kaz.
That's amazing.
He's hanging on a bookshelf right now because I don't know what to do with him.
I think you should get him a really cute, like,
he needs to be hung.
Pot or something?
Yeah,
yes.
He needs to be hung. It's like a hanging thing.
Right. Because I think those ones, like, essentially they get extra legs and just keep
sprout
growing.
Out. Yeah.
Right. So I would get a cute pot for it that almost feels like that magical, whimsical, whatever the book made you feel. Like maybe get a fun planter for it that feels the same way, or something a little special, or like get
I've got to find
something
to hang it from the to hang it wherever I decide to hang it, which I haven't decided where.
You could do like a hanger and put beads on it, or get like a really whimsical hanging thing and just do something really fun with it. I don't know. I kind of like this idea. Or put him on your shelves in front of you. So like when you're streaming, he's just kind of like hanging out with you.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun. You could make him a fairy garden. You could put like you could get him a big pot and put like a little mushroom house or something in there. And make it very magical.
In the last 30 seconds, you have put so much more thought into this than I have in the past week.
I think I'm gonna decorate.
I
Mr.
literally
Kaz's
was like,
for you.
I literally was like, oh, spider plant. Okay, you're here now. What?
We're gonna make him a home. Let's make him something cute. I'll paint something. I'm on it. Okay. Well, thank you for taking basic care of Mr. What's his name? Kaz.
Kaz.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Yeah, that's my whole update.
Nice. Well, I'm glad that it motivated you to make a plant purchase. I'm sure
I don't need another plant, but now I have one.
No, you don't. So. You have a lot of plants.
I have a lot of plants.
Well, I'm excited to read it. I feel like based off what you said about it, I might save the book for like Halloween time.
Yes.
I think I'm going to save it.
It's a great autumn read. Absolutely.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'll save it.
It's not witchy. It's not Halloween-y by any means, but it's autumny. So anytime, September, October, November, I think would be good.
I'm thinking October. I'll read it. Mm-hmm. I got another book in the mail actually that I pre-ordered a while ago, and I am so excited to read this one. So I don't know if I'll read it in between some of the Throne of Glass books, but Daydream. So the third book in the Icebreakers series by Hannah Grace. So Icebreakers is the first book. Wildfire is the second book, and Daydream just came out yesterday, I think, so earlier this week. And I cannot wait to read it. They're just like, they're spicy, they're fun, they make you feel like you're back in college again. It's just, that's all it is. They're just feel good, light, but spicy books. And you really love the characters. Like you fall in love with them. And I know that people have been asking for a book about this specific character. He's one of like the characters that came up in the first book in Icebreakers. And people were begging for a book about him because they loved his character so much. And so I'm really excited to see what happens for him here because they all kind of interconnect. So I just need to read it now because I've been highly anticipating it. So I have a lot of reading to do, and
you do, but good.
Not a ton of time because the Palia update is taking over too now. So that's just like an extra thing going on. But
it is. The Palia update for me it's great. I'm playing a lot of it, and I am obviously streaming a lot.
Yep.
I feel like the content we were given in the update I don't feel like we got a lot of content, not in a bad way, but I don't feel like it was a lot, Like, the thing that for me has been the two biggest things, the furniture set, Choppa plushies.
Yes. Yeah.
But, like, nothing else is really taking up a lot of time, You know,
Yep.
I feel like a lot of the
Yep.
other stuff was like real. It's awesome and it's so much fun. And I'm so glad we got the potato pods.
Mm-hmm.
Loved that. I had so much fun with that. But like nothing's taking up a ton of time, you know? So
Right.
it felt to me like a little bit of a smaller update. Just as someone who's played like 2 full days of update now.
Yeah. I think my first impressions of it are the same. I think a lot of it centered around like your home and like the plot and adding to the update that came last month where, you know, now we got some quality of life updates around decorating where it's like you have this search bar in your inventory and which is amazing. You also have more building block allowances. You also have more flower allowances, which is great for people who like to build. But I know they added...
I guess maybe that's why it doesn't seem like a big update for me because I don't do that stuff. Like I'm not even close.
Yes.
I do like the searchable thing because I do need to go in my inventory, but I don't decorate a lot. So maybe that's why it feels smaller.
Right. And I think it was a lot of small things around the home plot and the decorating that added up in this update. So again, to your point, someone who decorates more is probably going to see more changes this time around.
Yeah.
One specifically, so when you're in placement mode at your plot, they have that like item count now. So however many items you have placed, it honestly stresses me out a little bit. I really enjoyed before when it was like, what's the word? Like ignorance is bliss, where I was like, I don't know, I'm never going to hit this limit. And then randomly someday you do. Whereas now I'm like, oh my gosh, should I, like, is this worth it? Is this worth the one ad that it's adding to this counter? So, I'm happy that they do that. So I have a heads up, but I'm also kind of like bummed because now it's like triggering this anxiety of like, do I need to do this? I can see that. So
guess how many, I don't know if you have been in my stream at all to see this. So my plot my most decorated plot, my grain harvest house, that plot, guess how many blocks I have?
Probably like 1,300.
700.
Oh my God. Are you kidding?
No.
How? I thought I was being generous. I thought I was being really generous with 1,300.
700. I have 700 items on the plot.
And you have a lot of books that you have placed on that plot too.
Most of that 700, at least books. 100 is books.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that funny?
That is crazy.
That goes to show how much I decorate. But
seriously. Well, I just, I looked, obviously I'm starting a new plot and I have a house in like one area done and I looked and I'm at like 1,400. And that's why I was like, she's probably around like 1,300 because you've put a lot of time into that house and have built out those shelves. So now I'm stressed because I'm like, I'm halfway done with this plot and I'm one house done with this plot. So I don't know. I simply don't know. But honestly, 700 for you. I'm really proud of you. I'm curious to see what your first one is. Your first plot that you had.
Oh, probably like 150.
I have to know. Like you're going to have to tell me.
Yeah.
I really want to know.
I'll take a look.
I will say, so the Lily Rattan furniture set, I do like how they introduced this set to us. I love that there's the 29 pieces and I really like that you have to buy like 3 of them or you buy the package.
3.
Yep. Yeah. And they're really, really cute. They don't match like the aesthetic that I'm currently working on. So that's kind of a bummer. Like I can't make them work with what I'm doing. So I'll have to make another plot like solely dedicated to that set, I think. But it's beautiful. It is like whoever designed that, they have great taste. They have great taste.
See, I have my plot doesn't have a vibe.
Yeah.
My plot is whatever is in my pocket. So I did put some of the Lily Rattan furniture in my plot because my plot right now is a hodgepodge. It's like this furniture set in this and it's all just like I don't have like rooms themed like this is the Dragon Tide room and I don't have everything is a hodgepodge of little mix and match. So I did squeeze a few pieces in like the couch, the side table, the center the coffee table, the bookshelf, and then it's all kind of like worked around all of my other stuff. So nothing matches, but I like
That's okay. It doesn't have to.
Quirky.
But that's fun. Like, so my last plot that I uploaded last week for the housing tours, it was a village. So I built a village based off where I had my house, and my house was full of more like, no, it was a true mix of everything. But every building, like I did a bakery, and then I had a plushie shop, a garden shop, and then a tavern and a library. So every store that I built had its own like theme, and nothing really went together, but it felt like this little overgrown, cozy village town. And I loved that. What I'm working on now is more of like, I consider it like my holiday house, where it's like my pixie outfit, like everything's pink and green and colored the same way, and there's flowers everywhere and flow trees and very like whimsical fantasy land.
Okay.
So I'm really enjoying this one. But I think the next one I do is going to be very quaint. Maybe I'll put my garden there and just do like a garden, low-key, small cottage house. That's rattan stuff. Rattan.
That's
I don't know how to say
all I
it.
can manage is a small garden house.
It's so fun. It's so fun. There's so many fun things you can do. So I might have to start another plot dedicated to that. But we'll see. I love this set. I absolutely love this set. And I will say the Chappa plushies are adorable. I think my favorite are the Sernuk, and then the Chappa, and then the Muujin.
Same. 100%. Yep.
They're super cute. I've only gotten two.
I was going to ask how many you've gotten.
I only have two, and I did a lot of hunting.
Which ones have you gotten?
I got the normal one and the striped one. I don't have the Azure Chappa plushie. And I mean, I didn't hit that many of them, but like you would think for those, the odds are a little higher.
With as much as I've been streaming too, I've gotten two as well, but I've gotten two regular. Haven't gotten the striped or the Azure yet, but I haven't hunted the Azure literally at all.
Right. I've heard that the drop rates are not very great for them right now, but again, that's okay. I prefer the chase. I prefer having to hunt and like spend time. I don't want to get them all right away. I want to have to spend time and spend money making arrows or buying arrows from Hassian. I really, really like that. But the one other thing that like I'm curious about, and I don't know if you feel the same way about this, the home tours. So, you know how when you get votes on your plot and you get a certain nameplate, they created a tier 4 now. So there's, instead of tiers 1 through 3, now there's a 4th tier. I can't imagine ever getting to even a tier 3.
No.
So tier 4 to me is how? How is that obtainable?
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I was thinking they would adjust the numbers. Like, if anything, I was like, they're going to adjust the numbers for tiers 2 and 3 because 3 seemed so incredibly unattainable. I mean, it's not. Like, there are people who got it. Right. But I think those people really had to grind to be like, hey, will you please go vote for my plot? Hey, please go vote for my plot. And I'm not going to do that. I can't. Right. I just can't. Right.
Yep.
And I stream, and so many people will so willingly do it and so graciously just go do it regardless. Right. And like I got the double heart. I got the double heart one from my plot. I hit tier 2 with the cozy, like with the hearts.
Yep.
And it's cute and it's wonderful, but like I probably didn't deserve it. It was because I had so many sweet people in stream go vote for it. But
that's okay.
But even then, like with all these people watching, I can't, like, I didn't hit tier 3.
It's so difficult.
It's like, so I was surprised that they added another tier instead of adjusting the tiers. Kind of went the opposite way I thought it would.
I totally agree with you. And they introduced new nameplates and they are so cute. So last week I was going for tier 2. I was like, I just want to try that. Like, let's just see. I feel like I could do this. And I had to like post in a Facebook group and be like, hey, like, here's some pictures of my plots. Would love if you guys wanted to stop by. And like people did. And it was so nice. But it was work. Like it was a lot of work on top of just like making a plot. It was like advertising it and posting pictures of it and being like, here's my in-game name. And so luckily I got enough votes for tier 2. And I was like, I'm not doing that again. That was wild. But then like some people are so creative. And if they don't post stuff like that, like I keep seeing people who are making spaceships, airplanes, train stations. And if they're not posting about it or if people aren't like commenting about it, then it just flies under the radar. And I'm like, they put so much effort in there.
There's just it's a system that I think needs to be reworked. Especially because there are people who put a couch on an empty plot and get thousands of votes.
Yes.
So there's people who are incredibly talented and build these amazing, beautiful plots and can't hit tier 2.
Right.
So it's I like people who have put a ton of work into it.
For sure.
Who can't hit those numbers just because they aren't posting it on social media. So I don't know. Yeah.
I feel bad.
I feel like it's a broken system at the moment.
I think what like a change could be for it is instead of having the trending page where it's like, these are the most popular ones right now, maybe like a different way or like a different approach where maybe like hashtags where you can add like hashtags to your plot. So if you want something that's like, if you want to see someone who built a rocket ship, you can do hashtag rocket ship or something. Yeah. And like, I mean, everyone would then probably start playing that way, but I don't know. I wish I could categorize it or not like advertise the top ones because then it's just going to be those same ones over and over and over again. And it's like, there are so many talented people and I want them to see, you know, the benefit of it because those threads, everyone is commenting like, I voted for you. Here's my in-game name. Can you vote for me back? And we're like, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to. But that took a lot of time to do that. It took a lot of time. So I was very, intrigued by the fact that there's now another tier. And is that 500 votes? I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. That's going to be tough. So
it's going to be tough. Yeah.
We'll see. But outfits, you got the flapper one, right?
I did.
The flapper dress?
I did.
I think it's cute.
It's cute. I wish I could take the jacket off. You told me I could.
I thought you meant the top versus the bottom.
No,
you know what I mean?
I meant like, so it's like the jacket with a dress underneath and then the boots. And I thought I could take the jacket. You were like, you can take the jacket off. And
I thought like, you said you liked the boots. So I was like, you can wear the boots by themselves.
I liked the dress. I don't really love the jacket. The jacket's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's a cute outfit. I do like it. And I've been wearing it the past few days. I just wish I could take the jacket off.
That's fair. I think it's cute.
But I do like it. It's very autumny. It's like a sparkly brown and it's very a good
transitional outfit.
So yeah. And it's a nice outfit that's not, somebody commented, somebody was like saying in stream, yesterday, I think they were like, I really like that because it's cute, but it's not too flashy because there are a lot of outfits that are so flashy. Like the Sailor Moon one, I love it. It is really flashy and it's like over the top. Yeah. And the Sylph,
My Little Fairy Pixie.
It's over the top. Like there are a lot of outfits that are way over the top. Yes. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Right.
Because I wear my Sailor Moon all the time. but it's like one that's cute, but not
for sure. For sure. I will say I have a hard time like in my wheel of outfits. I go from Sylph to like an outfit that doesn't sparkle or glow. And I'm like, I need a little more sparkle or something to like give me a little dazzle.
There's not a good middle ground.
Correct.
I will say something that I was so excited for in this update was the opportunity to turn animations off with the premium shop update, with the premium shop outfits. So
what?
It was in the patch notes. You can turn off the animation for the premium shop outfits. The patch came out, the update came out. About 2 hours after the update came out, they took that out of the patch notes and said we didn't do it. And I was so bummed because that was something that was like one of the things I was the most excited for. I was saying in stream, I was like, the things that I am most excited for are, I was like, the Tish set, the Chopper plushies, and the animation, being able to turn off animation.
So you don't like sparkle or things don't glow around you?
So like, yeah. So like if you're the witch, the like clouds don't show up.
Yes.
If you're Sailor Moon, the like sparkle hearts don't show up.
Yep.
You're just in the outfit. I would love that.
That would be great. Great.
That was something that they had in the patch notes and then they must have not been able to make it happen and they took it out and I was like, dang it.
They probably will do that at a later date. I'm assuming there's probably so much in like code that per outfit.
Sure. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm sure that's something that it was something they had planned to do. I'm sure they'll do it.
Yeah,
but
absolutely. I know.
Was bummed.
I would like that for the sylph fairy outfit, whatever, because there are a lot of sparkly things that fly around you, and it does get confusing, especially when you're bug hunting sometimes, because I see them and I'm like, there's a bug, and it's not, it's me. So I get it. Overall, I think it's been a fun update. I am curious, and I think Magi Market's coming soon. I think maybe in the next couple of months, because you're seeing more like advertising for it throughout the village. So I'm excited. I think it was good. I think it's just a fun another monthly update, but I do think it was heavier focused towards the people who like decorating. And that's okay.
It was good. It's a good update, but for me, not a huge one.
And that's okay. I think maybe the next one will be a fun, like the Halloween stuff, I'm sure will come back soon. Magi Market, maybe they'll like pair those together, because if you think about it, they had the Luna New Year like January or February, if I'm not mistaken. And so I don't think they would push out Magi Market to be super close to the New Year festival if they do that again. So I do think it'll be soon.
The posters that they hung up, I think it's very obvious it's in the next update. I would assume.
I hope so. We'll see. We'll see. But Palia is good. Other than that, though, not much going on. I know you introduced me to the Sabrina Carpenter album. When did that come out? A week ago?
A week ago.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I cannot stop. I cannot stop listening to it. I'm in my like CD era where I like to collect CDs. So I pre-ordered the Post Malone F1 Trillion CD. So I ordered that. I have that CD. I've been listening to that one. I also, the day the Sabrina Carpenter album came out, pre-ordered it at Target. Well, I didn't pre-order it. I ordered, like they had it in stock at my local Target, and I placed an order for pickup so that they didn't sell out, because they only had like 4 or something. So I placed an order for pickup, went and picked it up a few hours later, and stuck it in my car and have been listening to it ever since.
Holy cow.
So much.
It's great. I did not listen to it once until a day or two ago when you told me. You were like, have you listened to it? I was like, not even once. And it's wonderful.
I'm loving it. It's so girly pop. She's just so, like, she gives 2000s pop star. You know?
Yes. She is a pop princess. We've said it before. She makes me want to, and the songs make me want to wear like a short pink girly dress with some platform shoes and just be like, not a care in the world, whatever, prancing around. So I really like, I think you told me some of your favorite songs on the album. And then when I listened to it, those were like the same ones that I was enjoying.
Yeah. And to say, like, Espresso is fantastic. It's still such a great song.
Yes.
I love it. I like Please, Please, Please. Not as much as Espresso.
Agreed.
But I do like it. So those two, I feel like for me at this point, like, they've both been so overplayed on the radio and on social media that I'm not saying I don't like them, but I'm not like super excited when they come on in the car on the CD. Like, because I've been listening to the album as a whole and not as, you know. So those ones I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah, I know this one. I feel that way about any single that comes out really before like a CD, you know? So
it gets overplayed and then it's just, it's its own separate entity, honestly, in my mind. Yeah. I get that.
So those two were just okay. The first song, Taste, is the first song on the album. That one has blown up on social media because of the drama surrounding, you know, Sabrina, Shawn Mendes, Camila. And so you don't know this?
I don't know this. Shawn Mendes, my ears perked up. I love him.
So Sabrina Carpenter briefly dated Shawn Mendes within the past like year within the past year or two. Okay. So obviously Shawn and Camila, long history.
Right.
They dated and broke up and dated and broke up. They have a very like, you know,
on and off. Yes.
So very on and off, but they have been together for a long time. Well, during one of those off periods, more recently, he dated Sabrina Carpenter and they had a little thing. Or they were like spotted together. I don't know how super public it was, but like everyone kind of knew. I wish I was more of an expert, but I know they had a thing. So they ended.
Okay.
And he got back with Camila. And they were
Yes.
spotted at like a music festival together and whatever.
Yes.
And so the song Taste is, I bet she tastes me in your mouth. It's Sabrina saying like, yeah, you might be sleeping with him, but like, I hope you like kissing him after I did. Yeah.
That
Even
just
though-
changes the song for me now.
Yeah. Because it's Sabrina singing about Shawn and Camila Cabello.
Shawn Mendes is one of my favorite, like, you know how people can say, like, oh, who are your favorite, like, celebrities? He would be one of mine. He's like a Taylor Lautner to me.
Really?
He is a Taylor Lautner to me. I also love his music. I really, really love Shawn Mendes. I have this weird thing in my mind where I am fully convinced and delusional that, like, if I met him, he would love me too. And, like, I fully think we would be together. And so I'm, like, taking this a little personally. And I don't know if I can like that song anymore. Because I'm like, no, Sabrina, I don't. Because that was one of the songs on the album that I really like. So
I do love that one.
My favorite, though, is Juno, I think.
I think
Juno is my favorite. It's cute.
Okay. It's cute.
Okay, well, it's not like cute. Like
It's not
the
cute.
sound of it is cute. The sound of it is cute. Let's be very clear here.
This album,
sound of it is cute.
She's read some spicy books. She just finished chapter 54 in Aquamath, and she is feeling spicy.
Can I just say, on that topic, something is in the pop star water. Something is in their water because between Taylor Swift, Guilty as Sin, Billie Eilish, and Charlie XCX and their song and Billie's album that just came out, like, they are all feeling some kind of way with it.
I love it.
Same. I am
so much fun.
The words of these songs, the lyrics, the meanings, I'm like, this is spicy era. Like, people are like, I
think it's just people
rogue.
embracing it a little bit. Yeah.
Yes. I'm so here for it. And when you told me to listen to these songs, I was like, no way, this isn't real. They're so good.
I was literally sending you screenshots of the lyrics.
And I think that's what made me want to listen to them. I was like, okay, sure.
Oh.
I'm going to have to take a peek.
So Juno is great. Again, like, make me Juno. Okay.
I think Sabrina.
I'm interpreting that as in, like, the movie Juno about the teenage pregnancy. Yes. Is that what you're... Yeah, okay. It's not just
100%.
me. Like, 100%. I was like, maybe I'm missing something, but, like...
No.
Okay. So, spice it. Okay. So,
no,
anyway,
you're so right. Like,
and there's one line in that song that is wild, and I'm not going to say it.
I'm thinking.
I screenshotted it to you.
I'm singing the whole song in my head right now. I mean, the whole thing is just like all of these songs that we like, the specific ones that we liked that you texted me that were your favorites so far were the ones I liked. And I was like, oh boy, she's just letting it all loose. Yeah. So there's one line. And if anybody is listening to the podcast, listening to Juno, you know what line I'm talking about. Juno is fabulous. I love it. I have to say, though, my favorite song on the album so far has been Bed Chem. That's another great one.
My favorite song is Bed Chem. I cannot stop saying the line, "Why not uponeth me?"
Yeah.
Where art thou? Why not uponeth me?
Yes.
I can't stop singing it. And again, even that's provocative.
It is provocative.
Where art thou? Why not uponeth me? And I'm like, I can't stop.
Camaraderie. Yep.
I'm looking at.
I was like, okay.
That is also Bed Chem.
Oh yeah. So I'm looking at the lyrics to Juno right now too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's
you
fabulous.
know what line I'm talking about? Yeah.
There's like a whole. It's that whole haiku, that whole little paragraph.
Whole haiku. Yeah. So. I love it. I'm having fun listening to it. I literally in the mornings, wherever I'm going, like I went grocery shopping on Sunday, jamming to Bed Chem. It's so good. So for me right now, I'm like the 3 songs I have on rotation are Taste, Juno, and Bed Chem. And I just am obsessed with them.
I'm not kidding. word for word, those are the 3 I wrote down here. Those are the only 3 aside from Espresso and Please,
Right.
Please, Please that I have like added to my library. I don't add a whole album if I don't like the whole album to my library. But it's those 3. And my daughter really likes Juno too. Obviously, she does not know what it means. Okay. And I'm not going to tell
Oh my
her.
goodness.
She
Yeah.
just kicks her little feet and she dances and we jam to that song.
Listen,
great.
I, as a child, was obsessed with the song Wasn't Me by Shaggy. Obsessed. I mean, and I was like 5. And I used to sing Banging on the Bathroom Door. I thought it was door. Like somebody was like knocking on the door.
I thought it was hanging on the bathroom door. That's literally what my interpretation of that song was.
Oh, mine was
Hanging
banging on the
bathroom
bathroom door. And so I thought it was
Nice.
someone knocking on the bathroom door.
Nice.
So listen, it's fine. She's not going to get it.
She doesn't know who Juno is.
No.
She doesn't know who Juno is. She doesn't know the underlying meaning of the song. And like when I was like vibing, we got Starbucks. She was eating her chocolate croissant. I was having my latte and we were just driving laps, like windows down, sun's out. And we listened to that song over and over. And I was loving it. And I got too comfortable because at one point she started screaming at me, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And she wanted the theme song to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And if you've never heard it, it's like a clown car music. It's like horns are blaring and it's like carnival music. And I was like, can't enjoy anything. And so I got like super huffy about it. And I was like, I'm done. Just want to listen to Juno and listen to Sabrina Carpenter's feelings. So I don't know. It's good. I think I would love to go to one of her concerts because I feel like it would just be the most, like, it's like, it would feel like the Eras tour in a different way. It'd feel like a more girly, like sensational concert to me. And I think it would be so
absolutely.
fun.
It would be an amazing concert.
So fun. I would wear all pink, sparkles, like something. I don't know. I would make friendship bracelets. Like, I think maybe we should try to go.
Look at tickets.
I would go. I would do it. You got me into it.
I think we are going to wrap up today's episode here. It was a fun one. Thanks for catching up. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thank you so much for listening to all our thoughts on the Palia update, what we've been up to this week. We really appreciate it. And I am excited to catch up next week after our long weekends. Hear all about what you did.
Me too. Okay,
Alrighty.
we will see you next week. Until then, bye, friends.
Bye.